Hey, this is Tracy with Color Me This. I am on episode 125 today. We are coloring this bee. I have my first pencil in my hand. I'm going to go even more monochromatic than I went yesterday with the snail. We are going to start with black 935. And I'm going to not work on the background with you guys. I'm going to just start coloring in the sections that I want to have be black because it is a good old-fashioned bumblebee. And I haven't grabbed all my colors, so I'll probably need to pause. As I need to go get more colors, should the need arise. I toyed with all of the different ways that I could be coloring this. I already went one too far on that, actually too many on that one. So I'm going to leave those alone. Okay, I'm going to pause to grab a color. Okay, I have a couple more cool grays. I have 106 through 1061 and 1065, which are 30% cool gray and 70% cool gray. I told you guys I had gone too dark. We'll see if there's a way I can fix that. Let's see here. I am not making as big of a mess with these. I think using a whole bunch of different kinds of pencils through the daily color that I do has helped me to be better prepared to use these pencils, because I recollect them being very messy. I do have my brush right here handy. I see some crumbs, so I'm gonna brush away some of it. Okay, so now I'm gonna work on some yellows. Gonna grab the same 3 yellows I used yesterday, and I'm kind of winging it here. I have not got a good game plan. 1011, 916, and 917, and the middle one I need to make a little sharper. So by going even more monochromatic, I have to ask myself, what am I going to do with the leaves? That is the question. Oh, now I've made that one sharper, so I have to even up. Starting with the lightest, and in some way I'm going to be, get it? Going to be, no pun intended, of course, crumbly tip. I'm going to do this whole section first. See if this is what I want to do. Crumbly. Well, I see this right there. I could have done gray if I'd wanted. I just noticed that. I'll have to think about that. This is the middle tone. Going to the light tone again. All right, so I have to think. I got those little shapes. I'm gonna have to brush. I see crumbs. I have to brush that off. I'm gonna grab the 70% gray. Uh, 1065. But I am going to now grab the 30%, which is 1061. Going back to the yellows, they were pretty crumbly, so the two grays are going to be right here for the eventual need I will have for them. All right, so those are the lightest. Going in with the middle tone. To brush that off too. Okay, this is the darkest color. The middle yellow now. Oh, I hear Hub stirring. So I might be continuing this bee a little bit later. And there's his body done though. And I'm questioning now if I want to go in with a little bit of shadow gray, either the 30% or maybe pick a different gray to get underneath the upper parts of these patterns to just make it more have more interest. I am going to try to sneak one more bit done. I'm going to go reverse order here. Light on the top, dark on the bottom. All right. While Hub is being quiet, I'm gonna sneak some more flower coloring here. We have 4 petals, kind of a squared off 4 petal. There's like a daisy. I even like the idea of this having the light to dark. I might want, now that I'm coming up from the body, I'm going to grab a piece of glassine. I highly recommend, if you don't use it, you might want to, especially with messy pencils. The middle yellow now to blend the light and dark together, just like that. Still have not decided, going back to the lightest, what to do about the leaves. I'll have to think on that. Those little 3-petal flowers are tiny. Those little guys. All right, I'm leaving the larger and smaller fanciful flowers unfinished for the moment. I am doing the centers in the darkest color. I think I am going to make these two flowers very dark. This is the middle color. Lightest color on those two flowers. Okay. I am going to block in the wings with you because I am actually formulating a plan for the leaves. But in order for me to decide, we're at 29 minutes, I think I have time to do the background. So instead of surprising you with the background, I am going to surprise you with the leaves instead. So let's get out what I wanted to do. Putting away the yellows. Nope, that is for something else. Okay, this is black. 9:35. I think it will help me to have the background finished. I think I have a little over 14 minutes to finish the wing background. So there's this little line that goes across, and that is separating the two wings. But both of the wings are going to be black. And I already had this pretty sharp because I knew that it would be getting into these tiny areas. Might need glasses. I don't know if I have the glasses here. This bee is a little bit of a labor of love. I was getting a little lighter right here, thinking I might, with the flowers, the little flowers, come back through with the 70%, which is why you see me getting lighter with my pressure. And I am not committed yet to whether the bottom portion of the wings will be black or very dark gray. All right, how am I doing for time? 34 minutes. I've got time. All right, so that is the area that may go to a 70 to 50%. We'll see. So I'm going to move up here. All right, I believe I have one little tiny bit here. That's that side with this area not quite fine-tuned. Let's see if I can get the other side finished with my remaining time. And then I'll surprise you with the leaves. I cannot believe I've not worn down this tip to the point where I have to resharpen it. I see a little tiny bit. This takes a lot of concentration. I thought Hub was going to get up from his nap early, and he did not. I might have just heard a neighbor or something. Okay. It's coming along. Again, that center line there is separating the two wings, and I'm just coloring over that line, making them one big wing. Okay. All right, now we're working down here, and I'm going to try to remember to lighten up at the right spot around those little flowers. Oh, what are we at for time? 41. I might just finish this with you guys. we're just gonna get that all colored in quick. All right, there is my monochromatic bee. So that is it for today. We're at 44 minutes. I am going to be working now, fleshing out the leaves, as well as this is a heart. We've got to do something with the heart, and then behind the little bell flowers, the hanging flowers. All right, so this episode is finished. The bee is done. I will be revealing in the next weekly review on Sunday, and tomorrow we'll be continuing on to a full page spread that I get to do half of because it's a mirror image, and I will be using the Lightfast, Derwent Lightfast pencils. So I will, oops, look at that, it slid down. Sorry about that. Okay, that's the whole bee. And I will see you all tomorrow for another day of coloring.